Hello everyone and welcome here on the second video tutorial quick start. My name is Paul and today I'll guide you from the beginning to your first generation as quickly as possible and without much explanation. Before we move on, please subscribe to this channel to get an access to all needed and necessary video tutorials and click the bell to be notified about new video updates related to Gene software. The detailed description will be provided in the upcoming third deep walkthrough tutorial. Following that, there will be detailed tutorials dedicated to each new specific function and all of them located in the Gene 2.3 user guide playlist. Besides that, there are many previous video tutorials also relevant and valid for Gene 2.3 and all of them sorted and located in their playlists like for the Gene 2.0, Gene 2.1, 2.2 and the newest 2.3. All of these tutorials, as I said, are relevant and valid for Gene 2.3 because it contains all functions and features already present in all previous releases. The Gene is worldwide and used by many people all around the world. The main language is English, but not everyone understands or speaks English, and if this is your case, just activate subtitles here, click settings, select subtitles and select one of the available languages or choose auto translate to your native language. Make sure the quality of the video is in high definition 1080p, and if the speed seems to you too fast or in contrary to slow, go to playback speed and adjust it from slow to fast as you need. You might bought the Gene directly from me via PayPal using my email or through the official wavegene.net website taking the standard or golden edition, or you might become my patron on Patreon selecting the standard or golden tier, and finally you could bought it from eBay taking one of the available listings. These are the three ways how you could get the Gene from me, and the links to all of them are in the description of this video. The best is to get it directly from me using PayPal. In order to run the Gene, you must have Microsoft Excel supporting macros. The oldest can be Excel 2007, the best is Excel 2010, where actually the Gene was developed, and for sure it works perfectly in every new release until today. To know better how to handle the Gene, I recommend to watch the Gene software features video giving you an overview about the Gene and its usage. And now it's time to start. Please just follow my instructions and go to your mailbox, and after your order you should get Gene 2.3 first and second delivery email. If you will not see them, go to your spam box and check it first, and when you find them, go directly to your second delivery email and download the package zip file and also the PDF file. Open the download folder, hide the email and create on the desktop the new folder called Gene 2.3 that you have it still in front of your eyes. Open the folder and now we move the files into this new folder. You can select them, click right click, cut, Ctrl X or Ctrl C like a copy, so I use Ctrl X just to moving them, and now Ctrl V or paste like here. So this is one way how to move the files, or you can just select them and drag and drop them into this new folder. So you got here the package file with the software and the Wave-like Theory ebook as a bonus for free. I recommend to read in your free time the book that you get an overview about the background and the theory on which the software was coded and created. So you have here all the chapters which you can jump from the navigation panel, and you can read about the theory and about the background of this. So this is the ebook, and now it's time. At first we have to extract correctly the zip file. Please never double click the file like this, because it's encrypted and you will definitely end up with an error. You should always right click by mouse the file and select one of these extracting options, and best is to extract here. If you do not have any of these options or the software, go to the winrar.com website and click here for 32-bit version. Download WinRAR here, and it's for free. Go to the folder where it's downloaded and double click the exe file. Click install. I won't do it here as I already have it, but the installation is really very simple. So when you have installed that, then right click the zip file and extract here. Now you are asked to insert the unlock password. Go to your first email. So here is the first delivery email, and copy the unlock password starting BAC. Never handwrite it the password to avoid typos, like with exchanging 0 with O and misleading the characters. So I copy that and now paste the password. You can see it here like this, and click OK. And the zip file extracted, and you got two files. The first is the user guide in the PDF form. So in fact you can follow the written user guide where are all the chapters from the start to the end and functions, and then you can based on it to register it, make primary settings and run the gene as I do here. And you can also study in detail all the functions, but I strongly recommend to follow this and other video tutorials, as it's providing you the steps in the real time, and you see exactly what I'm doing, so it also saves your time. So at this moment you follow me in the video tutorial, and now we have to activate the software. So double click the Gene 2.3 Excel file supporting macros, so XLSM, double click, and now you are asked to enter the Excel password. So go to your first delivery email and copy here the Excel password. And then I'll go again back and I paste this Excel password and click OK. You might end up with the gray screen like this. If this happens to you, it's probably the file is blocked because it was downloaded from the internet, email or another computer. In this case, right click the file and go to properties, and in the general tab there should be to unblock the file, or in the security tab. I do not have this option, but you might have it like this. So then click unblock and click OK, and now the file is unblocked. So double click the file again, insert the Excel password and click OK. Now the whole interface of Gene 2.3 is in front of you. Anyway, you might again end up with gray screen. Then only what you have to do to go to View, to click Unhide and select this and click OK. Then you should activate the product. So click activation, but it might be that the buttons are not alive, they not reactive to you, and they are like a dead. If this is your case, then you should go to File and to Options. And if the options will not be visible, close the file. I won't save it right here. So again, double click the file, inserting the password. So the interface is open and I go directly to Options, then Trust Center settings, and check the ActiveX settings. They should be enabled, like see it here. Normally it can be disabled, so check this here. The same do with the macros, also should be enabled. You can have it like this, so make it enabled and click OK, and now it should work. It will not be still active like this, then I recommend to close it and reopen it again. So here is time to activate your product. Click activation, and here is this registration form. So fill in all the data which are here, like a name, surname, email, and so on. So some of these I will write by myself. Let's see, my first name Paul, then surname, email. The email must be the same like from the delivery email used for the registration. The phone is optional and if it's available, so I write here known. Country, the same as in registration, and the zip code as well, so it is in registration. Then read the license software agreement, and after the end check yes, I agree. Finally insert the authorization code and again copy, and do not handwrite it to avoid typos. So Ctrl C or copy, and by Ctrl V inserted it into authorization code space. If you will not agree and click registration, it won't pass through. If the authorization code won't be correct, click the registration, it won't pass through and will be marked also by red color. If everything is alright, click registration, and now the registration is passed, the product is activated and saved. Do nothing, just close the activated file and make copy of this file. So I made the copy, and this activated file I'll call it's called activated original, and the new file we call Gene 2.3 lottery number 1. So now there are 4 ways how to recover the file if you damage something or destroy the tables or the interface. So you do not need to be worried about to play with it freely, to make some experiments and some other stuff. So in case if you damage this copied activated files, you can always make copy from the activated original. This is the first way. If you somehow damage this activated original file, you can always extract new file from the package file and make new activated original. So this is the second way. If you lose the package file, go again to your second delivery email, and I recommend to store both of the email in your email box and download again the zip file and follow the steps with activation, extractions, and so on. And finally, if you even lose these delivery emails from me, just contact me or write me and I will send you whenever and whatever time the files and emails again, and you will get them from me always for free. That's why the digital delivery is very good way, and that's why I am asking you basically for the email so you can get it, and also the registration is done to this email. So these were the 4 ways how to recover the file. So really you don't need to be worried about to play with it freely. And now let's start the first generation. So open the lottery number 1 file, insert the password, Excel password, PAL 2025, and as the product is activated, now to start the generation, click activation, select language, we keep English, select skin, we change it to blue X, you can choose between dark and light skins. Then select the game, for today we choose Powerball. Then select the type of generator, the first is generator number 1, and then choose between the ratings. We will rate now by average, it's the original rating and the simplest one. You can already see when we selected the game, there are the parameters of the game. So it has 2 drawing machines, one is with 69 balls, the second is with 26 balls, and there are 5 balls drawn in the first drawing machine and 1 ball is from 26. Then select the mode of the drawing. The most relevant to drawing machines is mode A. So we keep for the first draw A1, and for the second draw we will also keep A1. It can be changed like to B also. Then you can choose if you consider the order in which the numbers are drawn. So to considering it, you just check the order. Not to consider, which we do today, is just disordered, and we will keep it like this is. Then you can adjust and always have checked these things, and just the autosave, that it's more often that you can recover the file if something happened, and to start from the last save point. And then we will fill pulse length, just write 10, the record, and record in X and Y rows just 10. The most important parameter is count of the previous slots. We put 3 for today's tutorial. The optimum is about 10, 15, or you can put there the whole history of the lottery, so you are comparing the whole history to get the best matches. The future loss we put here 0, so we will get only one future predictions but not other predictions for next drawing days. Then for the generator number 1, we should fill in the seed 1, it can be whatever whole number, and then seed number 2, this is for the second draw, and swap 1, this is also whole number, and for the swap 2. just these numbers should be whole like an integer, and they should differ one from the other. That's only the condition you need to fill in. When you start next new generation, just fill in different numbers, so to ensure this you always get the unique sequence of random numbers. For today we will use much more powerful generator, and this is generator number 2 that doesn't require the seeds or swap numbers, so leave it empty. Then the recuperation we will leave 0, and number of results for today just 2. I will disable the proof that it's not part of this tutorial, and now we did the primary settings, and we are ready to print the interface of the gene. So the filter, twister, and input box and output boxes are printed, where everything will be shown and generated and compared. So it takes some small time, but it's really a matter of seconds. And as you can see, if everything is correct, which is, so then it's marked by green color, and there is no red or any note for an error. So now the interface is printed, and we are ready to start the secondary settings, which is about to fill in the filter, twister, and today we will fill in only what is needed and is the most important part, to fill in the input box with the previous drawn numbers. For that we have to go to official website of the lottery. In this case it's powerball.com, and we go to previous results, and I'll make it a little bit smaller, and here are the latest 3 previous results starting with February the 1st. So let's go here. February the 1st is here, and I'll make it shorter so I can have it beside the gene. And let's write the numbers. So we have in the first draw number 23, 29, 32, 49, 61, and the second draw is number 8. Then we go to the next drawing day. So this is February the 3rd, and it's not possible everywhere, but on this page I can select the numbers, I can copy and make it faster. I can just insert it. So we have for the first draw and number 17 for the second draw. And finally we go to last drawing day, and hopefully I did it. Yes, this we have here, and I can again copy that. If you are making much more longer history, it's better to ask the lottery company that they will provide you some CSV or Excel file where all the numbers are already present, so we can just copy them to gene. So this is the history, and now the generator is generating the numbers in chain based on the theory and comparing them with number of matches, and when it gets enough the matches, so then it's stored, and if you get much more matches, then it's stored again and it's rewriting the previous best result. So now we are ready. We did the secondary settings, and it's the time to start the generation. So click start, and it's running. And at first you can see that the statistics were uploaded, and you see here that the red snake, or we can call it wave, is moving as the online monitoring is on, and it represents the number of matches in real time. So it says how many matches the generator have with the already drawn numbers. So we have one, it's still moving, and yeah, so this is like here, and the green curve or line, solid line, represents the best results with the matches. In this case we have one match for the first draw, one match for the second, and 2 matches in the third draw. So to understand that it's the best, we have the monitoring result where it's drawn, and you see that it is generated in the real time, and it goes still in the circle and generating the numbers, and it's getting the matches which are visible here. And here we have the best result, and in this case we have one match for the first draw, 1 match here, and 2 matches here, and it gives us an average value. So rating by average is 1.3. If we get better result, then it will be overwritten this output box, and you can recognize it that it's marked by exclamation mark, and now the best result is result number 5, having 1, 3 and 1 match, and you can see it here. So 1, 3 and 1 match here. So the dashed curve represents how many numbers are drawn in the right order and match. So 1 match and also drawn in the right order. So this is at this moment the best result we got. And to make it even faster, and you should do it, just switch off the online monitoring. So the red snake stopped to move, and also the output box marked by M, like monitoring, is not moving. So it's not needed as it's in real time. We are looking mainly for the best results. And then as you switched off the monitoring, then go to Notes tab to get it even faster, and we will a little bit wait how fast it will be. I have CPU with 2.8 gigahertz, but now there are CPUs with much more frequency, and someone or other people got the speed around 55,000 cycles per second, and I got at this moment 15,000 cycles per second. And if I will not record this video, it will be even faster. I'm getting between 20 to 30,000 cycles per second. So after some time, and it might be days, before you can run the gene between the drawing days. So if it is played once a week, you have at least 6 days to run the gene. If it's normally played twice a week, you have around 3 or 4 days to run the gene. Now it's running just 3 minutes. Here you have the best result number 6, and here you have this maximum speed and average speed like here. So this is what you have. Now one thing is, what you can do is just to pause it if you need to do something else on the computer, and then again you can run it. The second thing, it might happen that you need to close the gene and run it later during night or on another computer at work or at home. Then do this, just end it, check transfer and click save. So now you save it in this date and time and close the file, and don't worry, nothing will be loose or lost. Then open the file again on another computer or another time, insert again the Excel password, and you are ready to start the gene from the last saved point. So it just needed to click activation, settings and start, and it continues from the last save point to follow the generation. So it's now running, and it's now we have still time before you need to buy the ticket. Let's say we have 1 day or 2 days, doesn't matter. And now imagine that we are just in front of buying the ticket. So we have, for example, 1 hour before. So now it's time to end the generation and select the right numbers. So before this, click compare, and you can see that in the input box are marked numbers which were matched, which are by pink, are matched but not drawn in the right order, and matched by red and drawn also in the right order. And the best result has this, that it has 3 numbers in the first draw matched and they are not drawn in the right order, 2 numbers and 1 number also drawn in the right order, and the score is 2. Then we have 2 last best results, and this is equal to the number of results. This actually says how many output results the latest we want to store. So at this moment we set 2, and so we have 2 latest, and this is number 5 and 6. If we get next new result, the number 5 will be overwritten and we will have number 7 and 6, and then we can have 7, 8. It depends how it grows. So you have still some chance to maybe choose something different, but focus on the best result, and your numbers for ticket are in the F column. So imagine you are copy these results and you will place them on your ticket like this. So at this moment you can store the file, and now you can close it and you can wait what will happen and which numbers are drawn. When the lottery is drawn, so we go to lottery and we look for the latest numbers. So there should be new drawings, and this is February the 8th 2025 on Saturday. So it's time to check the numbers with your predictions from Gene. So go to your Gene folder, open your file, your Gene, and wait until it's opened. And here you have CF, this is comparison with the future prediction. So at this moment, to make to see, so copy the newest drawn numbers, copy them and insert them into this CF column. So I have the latest numbers, and here I have the predictions which I use in the ticket. I just need to click compare to see how many matches I got, and unfortunately I didn't get the matches here, so I got them in the draw 5. I got 2 matches. So sometimes it's up to you. If you, for example, if you like it, the wave, because the trend was decreasing here, but this trend was like a wave. So sometimes it's you can decide select a different best result or both of them, so you could buy 2 tickets. So this is how you play and run the Gene, and that's the first thing. Next, when you want to continue after you have the draw numbers and you like to have more time and to make some different settings, then what you should do is you can just select the keeper here, and check the auto, so it will be automatically extended. And let's say we keep the until future, past and future, so we will keep the input box with the past and plus the future column here, and we will move it everything to past. So we have 3 previous rows, and now just click activation. You can change something here, but for today we just click settings. And this is a new feature here, which is very user friendly and convenient for you, as it keeps all the previous draw numbers and the newest one, and it prints again new drawings, input and output boxes, so you can start directly again new generation, like we will do it right here. You also could see that if we click the auto, then it was automatically, the count of previous slots was automatically increased to 4, and you see that all we have now 4 previous drawing days with the latest one, and we are ready directly to start the generation. So it's running, and we are again getting now even better results right here. So we can check this out. We have already here 3 matches, so it's very nice. We can again look this, we can delete as it's not needed for now, and let's little bit wait for some results here. So we have 13,000 cycles per second. It's running some time or days. You can see here the best result with all the matches, and these are the matches which were drawn in the right order. Then you can end the generation again. You can click compare, and when the day is in front of you, you can again select off these numbers. So these are the numbers to put on the ticket, and when you have new numbers you can compare them. And again you can choose 2 ways. You can still use the keeper, so it will be extended. You can add new draw numbers, or if you want to start brand new generation with different lotteries and different numbers, just do not check it, just click activation, and all the interface is cleared here and ready to start new generation with selecting, for example, different lottery settings. So that's all for you to need to know now. I wish you good luck and great waves. Use the gene regularly, at least once a week. Be consistent and discover all its potential to gain success. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video, tutorial or update. Goodbye from me, Paul, now.